Well, hello, everyone. Hello, Freedom Healthcare family.
Mhm.
This is our newest member spotlight, and I would like to introduce to you today Dr. Mary Oleden. She is the visionary founder of Trilera Holistic Care, and she offers an accessible, holistic approach to healing through a variety of strategies. As a naturopathic doctor, entrepreneur, and retired veteran, thank you for your service. With more than 30 years of military service alone, Dr. Olinen is no stranger to being on the front lines of fighting for positive change, and she is passionate about helping people heal. Trilera makes wellness simple, affordable, and relevant to the holistic needs of our society. The best way to support underserved, struggling, and under-empowered communities is through education and communication. And they have a suite of non-invasive well care services, retreats, and innovative product solutions that are customized based on your individual health needs.
Mhm.
We believe in drawing from plant-based nutritional solutions to help this support the body's ability to heal. So welcome, Mary, to the member spotlight. It's nice to see you.
Well, thank you, Julie. Thank you for having us, and thank you for doing this. I appreciate it so much.
Yes, absolutely. So go ahead and tell me, a little bit about, tell me about the name of your clinic, your business, education center, and your scope of work. Like, what do you do?
I appreciate it. I am a naturopathic doctor. I work in South Carolina as a wellness practitioner, and Trilera is a place that we created as a foundation to help people come through wellness doors and walk hand in hand down their own customized wellness journey. So we are a place where people can come in one way, know nothing about wellness or alternative or holistic matters, and we take them by the hand. We do full assessments, including labs and quantum assessments, and then we literally create a custom care protocol for them, and then we walk them through that protocol and help them to get to the place of healing or into a place of homeostasis or balance.
I love it. I love it. And this is off subject a little bit, but I'd love for people to know what the word trilera means.
Oh, thank you. That's correct. So I appreciate that. My husband is from Nigeria, and in his part of Nigeria he's from, Lagos, they speak Yoruba. He's from the Yoruba tribe. And it was our son who actually just recently finished law school, who went out and searched for the word and found Trilera because it means good health in my husband's language. And so that's exactly what we want to do when you come through these doors. We take you from where you are and bring you into good health.
I love that. I love that. I
Thank
think
you.
it's important that people know that.
Yes.
So why did you choose this career path or this kind of education for healing?
Mm. I think it chose me, Julie, honestly, because I was just speaking with a young lady a few minutes ago, and she described her childhood very similar to my own, very sickly. All of my childhood up until when I went to nursing school, which was out of high school, that I actually got a chance to go to a practitioner, nurse LPN, so licensed practical nurse. So as I was going through that school, I started to learn more about the education of how to treat my body, what things were good for my body and what things weren't. And because I spent so much time with nurses and doctors, I was just attracted to the healthcare field. Anything that made me feel good, I wanted to pass that on to other people. So it wasn't until I was far along in my career as a OBGYN, postpartum care nurse, when I realized that we had more of a sick care system in our society than a healthcare system. So that stated, and because I did 30 years in the service, I was able to travel the world and learn from so many educated people on what wellness really was and is. And I started to train myself and learn from different places until I actually went back to school. I knew it was either going to be medical or it was going to be wellness. And so when I chose naturopathy, it was just, it felt right. It fed my passion. And one of the other impetus, and I was telling this young lady, she may not know this, is I learned after the age of 50 that I'm a sickle cell trait. Um, what we call warrior now because I actually am contracted for a behavioral health center in California named
Wow.
Cayenne Wellness Center. And so I'm their naturopathic doctor on their team. And I learned after all these years that I was sickle cell trait, which explained why I was so sick. So now I
Mhm.
provide services to sickle cell folks as well, helping them to find balance. Hmm.
That's awesome. How interesting. And I'm glad when you got to that point that God took you down the right path of not the sick system, but the health system, the wellness
Hmm.
system, as opposed to we know what's happening in the sick care system, what we have to do to help people to actually heal. So that's
That's
awesome.
right.
So how do you think with what you're doing fits into this new paradigm of healthcare that we're creating?
Well, it's absolutely perfect timing. I mean, it's not our timing, it's his timing, right? So, initially, always called it the naturopath, the narrow path, right? Because a lot of people just did not know, didn't understand it, whatever words they would use, woo woo, or, quackery, and all these terminologies just to continue to demonize the truth. Right. And so to
Right.
keep people into this system of sick care. And I didn't know that the iron, when I struck the iron, it was going to be right. But a subset of really unsavory things happened to me when I was in the military towards the end of my career. When I actually overcame them, I was propelled to continue on in my career. But when I was in the midst of that storm, is when God spoke to me and said, "I didn't tell you to stay this long. It's time for you to move on, and it's
Wow.
time for you to come out and do my bidding." And so it was then when I kind of shook myself and was like, why am I still here? I mean, it's been 30, like 20 years is all you have to do. If you're going to retire, you just need 20 years. What am I still doing here? And I kind of woke up out of this slumber, if you will. And that's when I said, I got to be about God's will, his business. And I looked at this as a ministry, and when I came out, lo and behold, the same year I came out, COVID 2020.
Wow.
And I think COVID is it's bitter and sweet. It was the impetus of everyone saying, wait a minute, the
Right.
cloak is risen. And the
Right.
Z generation and the millennials are like, no more. We're not going to live
Right.
like our parents. We are
Right.
seeking the truth and we're seeking well care. So I think it's perfect timing for where we are today.
I love that. I love that your story was he spoke to you in the storm
Mhm.
and
The struggle.
wanted
Yes.
wanted you out. That's
Hmm.
huge. It's like you have to listen to that small still voice to
That's
figure
right.
out sometimes he yells. I've gotten yelled at, but sometimes it's very quiet. And it's like he's telling you what to do. And we need to be about the Father's work. So I love that.
That's right. That's right. I was Jonah in the well, baby. Yeah, just like, okay, do I have to spit you out?
That's
You're
right,
going to
right.
Nineveh. So
Or
I
I'm
had
I'm
to I
hiding
had
in
to
I'm
leave.
hiding in the cave over here. I don't want to listen. I don't want to
That's
listen.
right. I'm like, Lord, it's good. They're gonna make me a general. He was like, I'll make you a general in my army. You don't need to be one in theirs.
That's
I'm like,
right.
now
His kingdom,
his kingdom. That's
not
the
the
royal
earthly
priesthood.
kingdom. It's his
Amen.
kingdom.
Happy to
Exactly.
be here. Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. Well, we're happy you're on board. So, how do you collaborate with Freedom Healthcare? I mean, is there anything that you offer our Freedom Healthcare members, or how do you collaborate with us?
Well, I appreciate it. I am absolutely an affiliate provider. So, you guys kind of have Trilera up there. People can choose and say, oh, I want to go to Trilera. But being a part of Freedom Health helped me to realize health freedom, I should say, helped me to realize that we together are providing people the big picture, the best of all worlds, right? When people come, the fear or the concern is, am I going to be able to get this MRI? And then can you take my information and then provide me with a diagnosis? And then, now I want to go down this path. I don't want the medicines, but what can I do? They want it all pulled together. And so providing this particular umbrella, if you will, brings it all together. So instead of us trying to, have people pay here and then pay here, what I've done is I've actually created just the one leg inside of Trilera for people who just want to have well care ongoing, similar to yours. And I actually put in there, hey, click this, and then you pay a little bit every month, right? And you can see me anytime, but I do recommend, and there's your link that's in this particular description protocol that says, I do recommend that you become a member of Freedom Health as well, so that you can have the best of both worlds. But at the same time, um, I have provided just specifically for people who sign up in the next before the 1st of April, a coupon where people could get their first month for free. So if they sign up with me now, they can just pay starting in March, or if they sign up in March, starting in April. And so they'll get that first month just to try it out and see if they like it.
That's great. And you said a couple things are important. One is like Freedom Healthcare is, it's membership based, and yours is as well. And it's important for people to realize that we have to step out of the sick system, even though we've been in this for 110 years and people think they have everything. Nothing about it is about healing or getting healed. And we all know we get healed from our creator. This is
That's
something
right.
that people have to realize where they can actually get their healing. And us bringing together practitioners like you under this umbrella, we know there isn't a one size fits all. There's going to be people that fit with certain practitioners, and they should have that choice. There's freedom in healthcare. They need to be able to choose where they want to find that healing and who is going to be the right fit for them,
Mhm,
which is so important. And that's why when God first had me working on Freedom Healthcare, I thought, okay, well, this is going to be Freedom Healthcare clinics across the country. And then it was like, no, it's not about a cookie cutter. This is about bringing together healers across the
mhm,
country into a community where
mhm,
people can find wherever they live. They'll be able to find these healers that
mhm,
are in their town or community and be able to reach out to them like you and get the care that they need. But the
mhm,
bigger picture that Freedom Healthcare brings is all of the ancillary things that you, as an independent practitioner, wouldn't necessarily have access to or that we can provide. So we look at the bigger
mhm,
picture is, how do we support you? How do we support your members and our members? So we're looking at the bigger thing as, all right, it's not necessarily about us becoming clinics. There are goals of the micro hospitals and the education
mhm,
centers, which
mhm,
are underway. All of these things are
mhm,
happening,
mhm,
but to get people where they are, where they live, to practitioners that are focused on spirit, mind, body, and nature-based healing, not pharmakia and sorcery, which is what we've been lied to about with all of the prescriptions. So I
mhm,
love that you're telling people, hey, not only do you need to become a member of Trilera, you need to become a member of Freedom Healthcare, because there's all these other things that we're bringing to the table that
mhm,
you don't necessarily have. So it really is a symbiotic relationship in the best way, that we
mhm,
can help you, we can help our practitioners, we can help our members, we can help your members. So it's creating this new paradigm, or really, it's the original paradigm of perfect health in creation and
mhm.
getting people back to that place.
That's exactly right, Julie. And that's exactly, I can't repeat myself enough and just shout it from the rooftops. Lincoln himself, the first school of medicine was really a homeopathic school in this nation. And that's one reason I got my degree in homeopathy, because I really believed in the using the least amount of medicine to help the body to heal itself, which
Yeah.
only the body can do. And so if people understood that, it's not, you have all these people, and I'm starting to be so tired of everyone with their hands out. They go from the pharmaceuticals saying, hey, take this prescription med, to even supplementation companies like, hey, take these supplements.
Yeah.
Really, the body, when it's 100% in balance, water, earth, air, clean air,
Sunshine. Yep.
sunshine, vitamin D, the body's ability to rest and recover, get rid of toxicity, and
Yeah.
align itself with a purpose provides the perfect balance. And that's what I'm trying to bring to people at the least amount of expense to them. So when they, today, if you put in health freedom, I think I got it, health freedom, but I'll
Freedom,
send you the
freedom
link.
healthcare,
But
freedom
no,
healthcare.
it's not my
Oh,
my coupon
oh,
is
yes.
Freedom Health. It's actually Freedom Health, and it's a coupon. When they put that code in Trilera's, system, they'll get that first month off for free. But
Got
yes,
it.
Freedom Healthcare is absolutely the partner that I can see myself with for the rest of our entity. My goal is to franchise this so that other practitioners can have a turnkey concept of going into business. I hear so many people coming out of nursing and different places, they don't know where to begin. And so
Yes.
we want to educate them and then turn them into micro little trileras. But that's one of the things I'm most interested in from you all, is how to do that the best way. So if being a nonprofit is the best way, very interested, because I've always used the laws to support the business, and that's
Yeah.
been the best way. I actually have a license as a licensed ecclesiastical medical association. So having that, those laws to support what I do is very important to my success.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And we're here, to support creation
Hmm.
and God's health. So
Hmm.
everything we do is based really from a ministry perspective. We're here to help people get back to
Hmm.
that place of perfect health, because since, the 1890s, we've been lied to when the existing beast system got put into place. And we
Hmm.
need to help people get back. So it's an exciting time. It's pretty cool. So, what one key point or takeaway would you like to share with everybody that's listening with us today?
Trilera Holistic Care is a place of well care and balance. We're here to help you to get from point A to point B. 100% natural approach to healing, but we also are partners with Freedom Healthcare. And we think that together we can actually make a movement that would last our generations through the next generations in time. And we want to make a difference. And so we look forward to just educating people. So, click that free link. I have a free link. People come to me. Their first appointment is always a free consult so they can understand how we work better. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing by our clients when they come through the door. So
No, I love
thank you.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome. And everybody can find Trilera on our website and click through to your website link. It's exciting. Well, I'm so happy, Mary, that you got to join us today. I'm excited to see what God's going to do with the future of all of this as we all collaborate together to really bring together this community of healers. So thank you for being with us today.
thank you, Julie, for having us. I'm so excited that you did this, and this is going to mean a lot to a lot of practitioners, but also, especially, I hope, to our generations and generations to come. So thank
Yeah.
you.
We're doing it. We're doing it for the kids and grandkids. There's no
Yeah.
other reason. We're just moving the healing forward the right direction and changing the paradigm to what is
Amen.
God's direction. Well, thank you.
Good.
Thank you everybody for joining us today, and we will see you soon again for the next member spotlight.
God bless Freedom Healthcare. God bless you, Julie. Thank you.
Bye-bye.